Hello and welcome back to the Miniatura YouTube channel. The Autumn 2024 show was one of the biggest and best yet, particularly special because it was Miniatura's 100th event. Over 100 exhibitors came together to celebrate this milestone achievement, many producing bespoke pieces to mark the occasion. Check out our recent highlights video to see more from this incredible show. Many of the craftspeople at Miniatura are familiar faces, having attended for many years, but in this video we're going to shine the spotlight on some of the first-time exhibitors. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to the channel so that you don't miss any future videos, and if you enjoy this one, then please hit the like button. Our first new addition to the show was ModelU with their incredible 3D scanner. If your miniature world is missing a miniature version of you, then ModelU can help. It's simply a case of picking a pose, holding it for a few seconds whilst the scanner captures a complete 3D image in full colour, and choosing what scale you'd like to be printed in. Show organiser Andy couldn't resist getting scanned himself. ModelU also have a wide range of ultra-realistic 3D prints of people, animals and items. The next new exhibitor is Birdhouse Miniatures, who specialise in modern houses and furniture kits in 1/48 and 1/24 scale. The business was only established in April 2024, and their aim is for people to be able to make the house and interior of their dreams in miniature. Birdhouse Miniatures will be at the Spring 2025 show, so if you'd like to pre-order any items, take a look on their Etsy page and email in a pre-order list, and then you can pick up and pay at the show. Alison Miniatures brought the bling to the show with her incredible collection of perfume bottles, pictures and mirrors. Also on display were a dazzling selection of beautiful and intricately detailed Christmas trees. Dr. Mini Designs were another new addition to the show, bringing with them a fantastic selection of creative items in 1/12 scale that included handmade stationery, sewing items and art supplies. They've also got a range of plants and flowers and a range of kitchen supplies and food, plus room boxes for all the items to be displayed in. Dr. Mini Designs will be at the Spring 25 show, so why not stop by and say hi and check out their incredible mini crafty creations. It was great to have Cornel's Creations Limited at the show for the first time. They're a family-run business specialising in crafting exquisite miniature dolls houses, primarily in 1/48 scale, and creating enchanting book nook dioramas. The level of detail on their miniatures is mind-blowing, achieved using state-of-the-art laser cutting machines to ensure every component is cut with meticulous accuracy, resulting in perfect fit and finish. They also provide customization services, so if there's a design you've got in mind, then speak to them at the spring show and see if Cornel's Creations can help you bring it to life. The next new addition to the Miniatura family is going to make you hungry. Kelly Harris from the Brighton Minaturist creates incredibly realistic handmade foods from polymer clay. Specialising in foods that have interesting textures, viscosities and opacities, she likes to challenge herself to create accurate representations, particularly messy foods that put her creative skills to the test. Anything melty, gooey, grilled, caramelised, half-eaten, home-cooked or even slightly burnt, you'll be wowed by her creations. Gnosall Model Village is a stunning 1/600 scale model of the Staffordshire village Gnosall, which is the hometown of its creator Chris Haycock. Chris displayed his incredibly detailed model for the first time at Miniatura for the 100th show. It's taken him hundreds of hours to recreate the village in meticulous detail, having studied every street to make sure nothing was missed. If you look closely, you can even spot a couple getting their wedding photos taken outside the church. Becky is the brains behind Scrappy Create and the characters Bev and Roy, the two 6-inch figures that have their own social media series following their everyday lives in a 1/12 scale world. Many of the Scrappy Create miniatures were created for Bev and Roy's domestic adventures, including DIY tools, cleaning products, and even delivery boxes from miniature Amazon called Minizon. Scrappy Create will be at the spring show, and we can't wait to see what Becky, Bev and Roy will be bringing this time. Sweet Briar Rose Miniatures put on a stunning display of porcelain flowers. These beautifully decorated creations are all handcrafted by Jasmine. Alongside the plants and flowers were a selection of wood-turned vases in a selection of scales and hand-painted artworks in various styles. Sweet Briar Rose will be back in March, so be sure to pay them a visit. Jacqueline Wheatley Miniatures specialises in miniature luggage and corsets, but had a huge range of items on display for her first Miniatura, and much of it is handmade. Jacqueline only sells at exhibitions, so be sure to visit her stand at the Spring 2025 show. Honey, I Shrunk the House was established in 2022 by Ellie Phillips, a miniature interior designer with a passion for crafting visually captivating spaces. A range of materials including wood, polymer clay, textiles and resin are used to bring full-size interiors down to miniature scale, usually 1/12. Honey, I Shrunk the House specialises in contemporary and modern interiors, and they're happy to take on large-scale commission projects such as bespoke whole houses or room box projects. So there we go, just a few of the first time exhibitors from the Autumn 2024 show, and I'm pleased to say that many of them will be returning for the Spring 25 show, so drop by and say hi to them. Full details of all the exhibitors at forthcoming shows and links to purchase tickets can be found at miniatura.co.uk. If, like the creators featured in this video, you've got a craft you'd like to display and you'd like to find out how to get a stall for your miniature creations at a future Miniatura show, then information on how to get involved is also on the website. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel for more videos and follow us on social media for lots more miniature inspiration. Thanks for watching, and we'll hopefully see you at the next show.